Her post didn't glorify violence. Rather, she criticized what she saw as racial double standards in political violence, empty condolences, and performative outrage. And this didn't happen out of nowhere. Jeff Bezos had already shifted the post's opinion section to focus on, quote, personal liberties and free markets, saying they didn't need any more diverse viewpoints. Yeah, let's sit with that one for a second. The one time she directly mentioned Kirk, she quoted his own words about Black women lacking brain processing power. Let's be clear about something. White male columnists mess up constantly and get chance after chance to bounce back and tumble forward. But a Black woman does her job exactly as she's hired to do, and she's out after one supposed misstep. The hypocrisy is mind-blowing. White journalists tweet controversial stuff all the time with zero consequences, but Karen quotes a guy's own racist and problematic words meant to hurt her and other women who look like her, and suddenly she's dangerous? The same garbage happens everywhere. Nicole Hannah-Jones got forced out of UNC, while white professors were pushing Confederate myths, and they were keeping their jobs. Joy Reid gets attacked constantly at MSNBC, while Joe Scarborough says whatever he wants. Maria Taylor had to leave ESPN because white colleagues like Rachel Nichols questioned whether she deserved to be there. There's a long, well-documented pattern of Black women in media being pushed out for speaking honestly, while white colleagues are given endless grace even after spreading disinformation or making serious errors. When those same voices start challenging power or calling out racism, that support dries up real quick. It's performative. Once somebody is seen as too political or too divisive, they're quietly pushed out, or in Karen's case, fired outright. Studies back this up. Black women in journalism face higher rates of discipline, fewer promotions, and are far more likely to be pushed out and punished for calling out discrimination, whether it's inside the newsroom or in the public. This is all happening while diversity, equity, and inclusion itself is being gutted across the country. Trump has already signed executive orders dismantling federal diversity programs and banning race-conscious hiring policies. States like Ohio are targeting DEI in universities. Major corporations are backing off of their own commitments. It's not just Karen. There's a coordinated national attack to roll back the most basic forms of equity. So no, her firing isn't surprising. It's the latest example of how institutions, when they want inclusion, they only want it when they're comfortable. The second somebody actually speaks up, they're treated like a liability. The Post's own rules say opinion writers can express their viewpoints, but somehow quoting somebody's own public racism becomes a fireable offense. Karen didn't mince her words about what actually happened. They rushed to fire me without even a conversation. 11 years of loyal work, and they treated her like she committed a crime. As a columnist, I use my voice to defend freedom and democracy, challenge power, and reflect on a culture and policies with honesty and conviction. Now I am the one being silenced for doing my job. Karen's gone from the Post, and the Washington Post now has 0 full-time Black opinion writers, which tells you exactly who gets protected in these spaces and who gets pushed out. Legacy media will platform you as long as you stay quiet and complicit. The moment you tell the truth, you're a threat. Karen's telling her full story on Substack. Please go read it, and please go support her work.